Alright, guys. It is time for map 2 of this week's Forced Quarantine Challenge, where players had to try and force their opponents to stay the fuck in their own house, which, I think from what we've been seeing, is kind of difficult. There's a lot of people out there are selfish fucks. So we'll see exactly how it goes. I don't know who sent this replay in. Down here in the bottom right, representing Clan Straight, it's Puller. So do you guys think this is like a clan of people who are all in the closet? I'm just putting that out there. I see Clan Straight. I think of a whole bunch of people like, yeah, like, nah, like, it's not gay. Like, nah, like we're all, like, super fucking, like, we lift rocks together and we fight, and we're fucking, we'll watch Van Damme movies together. And I'm like, really? In 2020? You guys have, like, a little fucking group closet? Okay, sure. I don't know. Clan Straight, that's what I'm thinking. We'll see. His opponent up here in the top left. It is the... Is it like parcel tongue or something? Is it like a snake noise? Is it SS but they added another S so it doesn't seem as Nazi? Whew, I don't know. Does look like Puller here, by the way, is going to cannon rush the shit out of their opponent and has actually dodged this Overlord with both probes. Oh, that's a dirty one. Oh, that's dirty. Doesn't even know. Oh, this is that thing where they're like, oh, are you coming outside of... Are you coming out? Are you working on a construction project down here? You fucking... Is this essential right now? Okay. The police, like, set up a fucking trench of dudes. They're all, like, lining up their shotguns and stuff. SS is like, oh, just got to do some work. Finish me project. Oh, what's this? Oh, fuck. Shit. Okay. Apparently we live in an authoritarian psychopath land of bullshit. Thankfully, Puller doesn't really have any follow-up, so I feel like this is one of these games where the Protoss is going to build cannons, and then maybe build some more fucking cannons, because I don't really see anything else going on. Oh, there's a gateway and some gases. Okay, the transition's starting. Oh, look at this sneaky fucker, though. This is when they wait just around the bend with the little speed radar gun at the bottom of a hill, where everyone's car naturally speeds up and shit. That probe totally wants that hatch to go down. He's going to go back there and get it. Ooh, that probe got recalled, by the way. That was kind of sexy. I'm down with that. Yeah, that hatch goes down. I reckon that probe... Oh, that's gross. Okay, Puller is definitely a bit of a D-bag. We can tell that. Good to see. Is going to, rather than countering the strategy, is going to focus on judging it and typing. Remember, guys, the most important thing when you're playing a StarCraft match and your opponent's being a bit of a weird fuck nugget is to judge what they're doing and think about and rationalize why it's bad rather than actually show how it's bad. This is something that you should always focus on as your primary thing. So if you, for instance, want to start breaking down here with a spine crawler using high ground advantage, you should definitely do an inject before a creep tumor so your spine can sit there uselessly when it could have already broken out one of these pylons and cannons by this point. Prioritize making fun of your opponent's build and going, and typing to them. I think we're going to see more of that as this game goes on. Behind this, Puller just building more cannons, building a cyber core up front. Do you guys think Void Rays are going to come out? Only mining from one gas right now. Could definitely has the 18 probes on minerals. Definitely could put some more over there. And, oh no. Oh no. Could a Ravager get down? I think if he runs 2 past at the same time, they could do it. It's going to start sieging from up here, but already cannons going down at the third base. And, yeah, a Protoss player is saying, stay the fuck in your base. Seriously. Seriously, mate. Seriously. Why are you dirty Zergs always trying to spread out everywhere? What are you trying to do? You fucking trying to get down here? Mate, I told you to stay in your base. There's literally no mobile units and no tech structure for Puller. And Puller's building shield batteries here. But these Ravagers, as long as SS just keeps biling, once those cannons go down, there is literally nothing on the map. Puller's next step is just to build more cannons. This is literally banking on this Ravager player not knowing how to micro. I mean, the shield battery is going to buy a bit of time, but we need a Stargate or a Robo or something, right? You can't beat Ravagers with cannons, guys. Guys, okay. If your opponent's shooting at you with a sniper rifle, I get committing to more dudes that can throw javelins. Seems like a good idea. Maybe... It's the 16th or 17th century. You're just coming across some of these colonial fucks who are coming down and you're like, yeah, my tribe of awesome spear-throwing warriors will be able to fight you. No, No. Cannons here are dudes that throw javelins. These are fucking dudes with sniper rifles. You gotta fucking, no, you're not gonna get any shit. We got one javelin to the leg of that one. But finally a Robo's up. It still hasn't started building. I mean, these Ravagers have got to get a move on though. SSS struggling with the micro is at 1500 minerals and 300 gas. So I guess it's, I mean... I guess it's working. Spending your money is actually one of the most important things in StarCraft, guys. These Ravagers could have moved down here, by the way. If they could come down and just run there and kill the Robo, they're going to win this game. But still only building 2 more Ravagers at a time. Where are these Ravagers building? They're building from the other side. Oh, okay. Have you guys ever seen even GM players when they try to micro Ravagers from 2 sides fuck it up? Let's see how this player who's floating 2k minerals while microing 3 units does. Like, I 100% think we're going to see Ravagers walk into cannons right now. I can't believe this is working. This is so disgusting. Yeah. I mean, this is really, I think this is what it felt like. You were like the best pointy stick throwing warrior in your tribe. You're like, nah, man, I'm fucking mad at this. Like, I'm the best warrior out there. And then you're like, wait a second. The Ravagers are the javelin guys? They're the ones with the pointy sticks? Yeah, this here is a fucking... Not even a modern soldier. This is like a future soldier right here. An Immortal is literally a guy in like a semi-mech suit. It's like a combination of one of those Boston Dynamics robots, but like just on a real human. It's got like a mad mech suit. Just like, it's like, actually, what is it? Edge of Tomorrow. She has like a pretty cool, they have those pretty cool mech suits. It's like one of those, you know? It's kind of like got hydraulics and shit, and they can just like run through and fucking, like, that's an Immortal. It's got like gigantic heavy weapons attached to it. It's got reinforced plating. It's got a magic fucking force field barrier. The Roaches and Ravagers are going to come down, and it seems like those who thought they were the colonizers are going to become the colonized. The single immortal god says, stay the fuck in your home. It does actually go down. Ooh, there's only 1 cannon left shooting, but 1 more immortal's about to pop out. And 1 immortal may be all that you need. Another cannon's going to finish on the left-hand side, could be important. This immortal, oh god, watch unupgraded Roaches and Ravagers try to fight an immortal, guys. Wait, is he recalling probes to fight? What a sicko. He's like, I'm in danger of being overwhelmed. Quick, call the boys. Those Roaches and Ravagers are like, stay in your fuck. Get out of here, get out of here. He's like, let me call my cousins. All 26 of them. And they're like, Jesus fucking Christ. Protoss players, man, you always think you're in a one-on-one fight, and then they recall their cousins in, and you're like, what the fuck, dude? We had a problem, just the 2 of us. Why are you calling all your fucking cousins and friends in? Oh, that immortal. The batteries are almost out, guys. The batteries are almost out. A big bile lands, and goes down. Another immortal's about to pop. Probes and an immortal going to fight against Roaches and Ravagers here. The batteries are slowly going down. I mean, the great thing here, even though SS keeps losing, is there is unlimited money. Because SS just failed to spend the money at the start of this game. And, oh my god, another Immortal being microed fantastically. Notice how it's sidestepping its way through maximum units hitting it, rather than actually fucking fighting effectively. This, to me, is peak StarCraft. And 1 Disruptor comes out, says, hey, do you like balls, mate? Do you like balls? They clump up, and they all touch the ball at the same time. That was some good reactive micro from SS. You could notice, tried to maximize the testicle to the face there. Oh, walks through the mineral wide in range of the cannon and gets surrounded by probes. This here is peak StarCraft, guys. This is honestly just incredible. The Disruptor, okay, it's getting very low, but it's off cooldown now. Is it going to shoot another ball? No, the Roaches focus it down. That cannon has killed a lot of stuff. Another Immortal pops out though, and I think this Immortal is going to take these Roaches to Fucktown. The Roaches say, I don't want to go to Fucktown. I just wanted to go outside of my house and expand and exercise and walk my dog. The Immortal says, yeah, well, fuck you. You're not allowed to do that, you piece of shit. The Roach is like, wow, like, this seems really, like, kind of fucked up. Like, can't I just stay away from people and not? I love how he keeps microing Immortals in range of the spine. The Immortal micro has consistently been like, rather than pulling through like a choke point back here or back here, it's been walk into the open towards the rally of Roaches and the spine crawler. Puller does have another Disruptor out. Big ball, big ball, big ball, big ball, big ball. Let's see the roaches. You know, you guys know these roaches love to touch other people's balls. So they are, I mean, they clumped up before. Are they going to clump up again, or are they going to realize that there may be a causal effect between touching the glowing ball of death and actually having your existence suddenly end? I'm very curious. Okay, they're going to morph into their final form, and then they're going to touch the ball in a big clump, are they? Did we just use your disruptor shot to kill a creep tumor? Okay, Puller here, saying I've got 1 unit between me and losing this game. I'm going to use that 1 unit that has a single shot to kill a creep tumor. Single Immortal does come out one more time. These cannons are actually doing a fantastic job. The shield batteries and the robo have been depowered. Second robo on the way, but yeah. This is a bit of a nasty game right here. The Immortal, that's a lot of Ravagers, dude. That Observer, if they could snipe that, that'd be big. There's a big ball, there's a big ball, there's a big ball. Do they like touching balls? Oof, they tried to back away that time, but still 2 of them do go down. I mean, imagine if the Ravagers were dropping biles in this mineral line as well right now. Imagine if they were dropping biles on those mineral patches. Oof, or on that cannon. There's still so many roaches here. I actually think they might have done it. I think SS may actually be about to get out of this base. There's a Stargate building at home in case this goes down. I mean, I guess the Zerg's only on 1 base, right? So you could actually win here. Oh my god. That's actually the silliest thing. Those cannons went down, dude. There's not a lot of stuff here. It's trying to repower it, but oof. All about these balls, man. This ball is a few seconds off cooldown. That Nexus getting very low. This Immortal doing some sick damage. The Immortal in the cannon cleansing the roaches on the right-hand side. Nexus falls. Can there be a bit of revenge? No. All right. SS has learnt, for those who don't know, you know, basically Puller has been saying, look, there's government guidelines. Don't touch your face. And SS has been following that the whole time. Despite wanting to expand, wanting to go out, has actually been very responsible. What SS wasn't good at initially was not touching other people's balls. And the government didn't realize that they needed to make an announcement about that, but they clearly did. You know, sometimes you assume your citizens are going to exercise common sense. In this case, SS, though, is all about just walking around the streets, touching other people in the crotch, you know? Is like, yeah, no, I love touching other people's balls. I love it. Yet again, another just walks up to a stranger, touches their balls. They're like, no, it's touching the face. It's touching my own face I'm not meant to do. And you're like, yeah, but you're not also meant to touch other people's balls. That's fucking weird. SS is like, is it though? Like, I think it's fine. I've still got like 1,600 minerals in the bag. I'm just going to make more roaches and we're going to touch them on your balls. And I was like, Puller's like, I mean, I guess this is kind of nice because like it's kind of awesome, but this is also kind of fucking weird, man. It's kind of fucking weird. I'm not used to other dudes coming up and touching my balls. Like I think I win when you do that. Oh god, they're gonna actually kick him in the nuts. He actually kicked him in the nuts. Oh my god, 1 ball goes down. Oh, but the other ball, revenge of the ball. So 1 ball actually just got kicked, but then the other ball got placed on the forehead of SS. I'm not sure who wins that trade, guys. If one guy kicks a dude in the nut, but then the other dude wrestles him to the floor and then drags himself across the other guy's forehead, who wins in that exchange? I think it's the guy who drags. I think Puller wins the exchange because he's the one who basically teabagged his opponent. That shot goes off, but it hits nothing. The Immortal and the Disruptor go down. Once again, Puller microing out into the open. Finally starts microing backwards. If Puller would just make an instinctual move of always pull back to the choke point, pull through, not that way, through here, get through the fucking choke points. Stop going into the open. The Immortal and Disruptor Micro has been truly splendid this game. That's going to get depowered, guys. Uh-oh. SS finally breaking out. Still 1,000 minerals in the bank. Both players' bases are mining out. We do have a... Oh my god, shield batteries are good. We do have a Void Ray coming across, and there is only 1... There's 2 queens out, though. And they got plenty of transfuse. They can easily beat 1 Void Ray. Even 2 Void Rays should go down with multiple transfuses. The Roaches and Ravagers are going to pull back. The Queens are going to come forward and say, no! You leave us alone! The Chad's like, let me just piss on your Overlord first. I better pull back for now. It's gonna fall back a little. Oh, there is still creep spread here, mate. You might need to go a bit further away. Okay, cool. That Void Ray is gonna start picking off all these Overlords. Nasty. Pervert Hunters here. It's a TV show. So basically, this is like To Catch a Predator. That's what this Void Ray's job is. It goes on online forums and says, hey, I'm a 13-year-old Protoss who likes Dragon Ball Z, and I'm just looking for other friends to talk. And there's like Overlord, this fucking 46-year-old creeper wearing a trench coat and sunglasses. Like, yeah, I'm also like 16 or something, and I also like talking about and playing the Dragon Ball Z. You want to hang out at the park sometime? The Void Ray, who is actually a fucking built as fuck warrior trained in pervert slaughter, is like, yeah, meet me at the park. Meet me at the park at 3 o'clock. The pervert shows up, and then the fucking pervert hunter just beats the living shit out of those fucking disgusting perverts. For those who don't know, you might be like, why are overlords perverts? Think about it, guys. It's literally a floaty boy whose only job is to watch. It's all it can do. It likes to sit in the cupboard with just the door cracked a little bit. It likes to fucking watch from the shadows. It likes to sit literally on the pervert pillar. Blizzard has actually been fucking institutionalizing perving since 2015 when they started, I don't know, whenever it was, that they started putting pervert pillars on every map. So the alpha of Chads, the pervert hunters coming forwards. Behind this, there is a natural up. It's fully mining, hasn't put on gas yet. And we're going into Zealots. I like it when someone masses Zealots and then starts the Twilight Council. It's like, oh, my soldiers don't have shoes. Fuck. Like, you guys imagine you sign up to the military and they're like, yeah, we don't have guns for you yet or shoes. Here's a knife for each of you, and don't worry, the shoes are coming. You're like, oh, cool, I'm glad I'm fighting in one of the most modern militaries in the world. We can warp in units from other worlds. We don't have shoes yet. We've got fucking robot soldiers that can fire gigantic energy purification novas from afar. But my job is to, what was that? Charge into hand-to-hand with the billions of bugs and try to slice them up. Okay, cool. This seems like we really value Protoss life. Fucking adjudicator, psychopath motherfuckers. They're like, oh, the Conclave thinks glory is won through putting yourself at unnecessary risk when robots could do the job for us. You're like, okay, Protoss are fucking crazy. In case anyone didn't know, they're actually insane. There is zero logic to Protosses and what they prioritize. They are crazy. I mean, to be fair, we've all played the Brood War campaign. They are fucking crazy. They're like, no, the Dark Templar are dirty. And you're like, wait, why are they dirty? They're like, they rejected our ways. And you're like, what? And like, they never really explain it. They're just like, they separated from the Kala. I'm like, do you just hate them because they're dark? And they're like, no, they went against the Kala, and they have cool scythe blades and they're invisible and we're kind of jealous of them. You're like, okay, are you guys just racist? And you're like, yes, they're fucking racist. They're like, lesser beings, they communicate through orifices, mouths. You know, Rohana honestly represents the entire old wave of Protoss. Like, if you guys look at fucking Protoss in Brood War, they're basically all Rohana. Like, Rohana was like, they wanted to bring one character to summarize the whole fucking flavor of Protoss in Brood War, where they were like, it was like, oh, like they took quarantine to a whole new level. They were like, oh, we must quarantine the Zerg disease. A single spore fell from the sky, and there is a small Zerg infestation here on Marsara. And they're like, okay, cool. So like, should we quarantine it? Maybe we should go down there and eliminate it, like exorcise that little bit of Zerg. They're like, we're going to eliminate all life on the planet from afar. And you're like, what? There's like 6 billion Terrans down there as well. They're like, they're basically bugs to us. It's like stepping on a cockroach. We don't give a fuck. And you're like, whoa, Protoss are fucking genocidal maniacs. Yeah, they're honestly, Brood War Protoss are fucking crazy, dude. They're just like, no, it's easier if we just fumigate the entire suburb. You're like, wait, what? The suburb? They're like, yeah, there's too many cases, and it's a kind of lower class suburb, so we're just gonna fumigate. Wait, what? Yeah, there's like six COVID cases in this Western Sydney sub. We're gonna put a fucking tent around it. We're gonna fumigate the whole thing. Like, if Protoss were in charge of Australia, man, I'm telling you, that's what would happen. Fortunately, though, for anyone who's actually in Australia, it would be around Bondi here in Sydney. It wouldn't actually be Western Sydney, because it is all the rich people that have it. Which is kind of fantastic. It's kind of good. Anyways, so this is one of these games, guys, where one player's won it. But instead, he's decided, rather than to win the game, to go back and just touch his ball. He's built an entire army to worship the ball He's like, yeah, we're just chilling. We're just fucking chilling. It's like, dude, you won this game like 17 minutes ago. We're just going to micro 2 Chads around the map, max out and not find. Okay. Well, I guess we do have one thing I'm hoping for, guys. 2 disruptors, a second one being added with a charged Archon army. There's one army where people tend to friendly fire with their own balls. That is the disruptor charge lot. That is the army. Right now we've got 11 roaches, a ravager, 8 hydras, and some queens. Oh shit, the alpha goes down. If there was 30 banes in here as well, I would believe. But right now, get the fuck back in your house. This is like, what are you doing congregating in a group outside of your fucking house? Fuck you. Okay, yeah. Don't leave your home, Zerg player. I think the Nazi Zerg player here, not really able to get anything done. And look at this little ball of Zerg. They're like, we'll defend our homes. How dare you? And Protoss is like, nah, you fucking won't. Took a while to die. I hope you guys are all having fun in isolation. Make sure you do get your replays sent in for the Spitballs Challenge. Oh, one kick to the nuts again. I'd like to see that other disruptor get focused down, just as like one last kind of Pyrrhic victory for the Zerg. But oof, that ball does fire. And GG well played. Who says GG well played after a game like this? Ooh, SS way too nice. It's all in the spirit of fucking competition and good sportsmanship. Thank you very much for that replay, mate. Really appreciate that one. Puller. And guys, don't forget to get replays in for next week's challenge. It is, of course, Spitballs. Harass your opponent even more than that substitute teacher that you made cry in 5th grade. As always, get your replays in fluxyorc@gmail.com. Info is in Twitch chat. ! Icy farts down in the YouTube description as well. Should be up to date. But thanks for hanging, guys. I appreciate it. See you in the next one.